23 News at 10.
New information tonight after DCH Health System become a victim of a cyber attack. We're glad to be with you tonight. I'm Jabari Pruitt in tonight's top story. On Tuesday, all three DCH Health System in Tuscaloosa, Northport, and Fayette stopped accepting new patients after a ransomware attack. According to the Tuscaloosa News, DCH paid the hackers. But today, hospital officials released a statement saying the three hospital system got the key to unlock its data. In collaboration with law enforcement and independent IT security experts, they have begun a process of system restoration.
So we have what we have, downtime procedures, and those procedures they're in manuals and they are practiced regularly. It's not something you'd want to do for extended periods of time, but we are in our downtime procedures. We are taking care of the folks who are here and the folks who are scheduled.
Now, this statement also says the hospitals will continue diverting all but the most critical patients through the weekend. And the body of Kelsey Starling is believed to have been found today, 3 months after she vanished during a 4th of July boat crash on Smith Lake. Just after 7 o'clock tonight, the recovery process began. Right now, the body has not been recovered, but divers have a visual confirmation they have located a body. The boat was driven by 23-year-old William Fight. He was arrested and charged with boating under the influence. There were 5 other injuries in the crash. And of course, we will continue to follow this still developing story. And members of the Tuscaloosa community were striking out suicide this evening. WVUA 23's Grace Campbell joins us live tonight from our newsroom with more. Grace.
That's right, Jabari. People were learning about suicide and suicide prevention tonight at the first ever Strikeout Suicide Bowling Night.
The Kristen Amerson Youth Foundation held their first Strikeout Suicide Bowling Night Saturday evening at Bolero. It was not only a fun activity for people to do, but it also brought more awareness on suicide and suicide prevention.
If we can solve or stop one other child from committing suicide, then we've done our job.
Suicide is a problem not only in Alabama, but across the country.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 through 24. It's the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. Someone dies by suicide every 11.89 minutes.
The foundation's purpose is to inform people on the signs of someone struggling with their mental health, so having events normalizes the conversation of mental health and mental illness.
Talking about mental illness, talking about mental health in general makes it less of a stigma, so people don't feel afraid to speak out and say, I'm struggling, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, and I don't know how to deal with these feelings.
People are striking out to help end the stigma on mental health and remind people that they are not alone.
We just basically want people to know that, suicide doesn't have to be the answer, that you can remove yourself from that, that issue, and that there are people that love them and care about them and want to make a difference in their lives.
The event helped get the word out about suicide prevention awareness and took an active step towards prevention so there won't be high suicide rates.
The foundation hopes to see an even bigger turnout next year at their Strikeout for Suicide. Reporting live in the newsroom, Grace Campbell, WVUA 23 News.
Grace, thank you. We're turning our attention now to the weather. A much cooler afternoon. Danielle Davis is here with the first look at that forecast. Danielle, good evening.
A little bit cooler than yesterday, Jabari, but still in the 90s today. And rain moving back into our forecast. Fortunately, we are seeing showers across central Alabama right now. A few of those north of Tuscaloosa, down just west of Abernat and Samantha, seeing some stronger showers and thunderstorms, producing a good amount of lightning in the area. Not a nasty evening all across the state, though. We're looking at Gulf Shores right now. Photos submitted by Bryn Wint. Beautiful sunset, and highs there only reaching into the low 90s, and cool air moving into your forecast. We are looking at temperatures in the upper 70s. I'll have full details coming up in Maine weather.
Danielle, thank you. Starting next week, telephone users in the 205 area code will have a new way to dial a number. You will have to dial 205 along with the 7-digit telephone number when making a local phone call. This will go into effect October 12th. Now, if you forget, you will receive a recorded message instructing you to hang up and dial with the area code. And the Alabama Democratic Party's governing board has approved new bylaws in a meeting that the party chair refused to attend. Members of the state Democratic Executive Committee took the action today amid an ongoing internal feud over the party's direction. It's believed the dispute will end up in court. The Democratic National Committee ordered the state party to adopt new bylaws to increase diversity within the party and to hold new leadership elections. And Lear Corporation, an automotive parts supplier, is looking for more workers. Today, they held a job fair at Brookwood High School. Lear is a Tier 1 supplier distributing automotive seating and electrical system. The company is looking to hire 250 more people. And Alabama Public Radio and other sponsors hosted a scavenger hunt to raise awareness for a section of business that you might not know about. WVUA 23's Jordan Johnson has this story.